Okay, so just so I can say with absolute certainty that Kang is not a PvE character, I'm actually going to give him a CTP of destruction against my better judgment. I know he has native penetration in his kit up to 50%. It's actually on his 4-star passive. You don't necessarily need to give him a CTP of destruction. You could go with a CTP of energy, but I figure if I'm going to give him a CTP, might as well give him destruction. That way I can get the immunity to guard break. So if he actually turns out to be decent for PvE, then I can actually transition over to PvP and see how he performs with the destruction. As opposed to giving him a CTP of energy, he would be getting guard broken like crazy in PvP content, even though he still is going to get guard broken with the CTP of destruction because there's super guard break skills in the game which bypass the immunity to guard break effect. Alrighty, let's see how this guy actually performs. So I know some of you guys are going to ask about Otherworld Arena, and I've been doing some testing. I dropped Gore out of my team to put Kang in there, and unless you have Kang really well built with a CTP of authority, you can see he just gets rinsed. He literally just gets rinsed by all of the meta characters. And this is a week where Adam Warlock, Hulk, Jean Grey, and Thanos, and a bunch of other characters are banned, right? So if you put Kang in your team in Otherworld Arena, expect to see this defeat screen quite often. Like, even Gore is getting his damage decreased this week. Actually, I don't think he's getting his damage decreased. I think his healing ability is getting decreased or some shit like that. So even he shouldn't be used this week, but he is better than Kang. Even Logan, I believe, is on the debuff list this week. And look at this shit, bro. Carnage is on it too, but I put Carnage on here because he has the artifact and whatnot. But this is crazy. Like, I've yet to see any like W's from Kang, bro. Like, no. I'm sure at some point we'll get a lucky win from having him on the team, but he's a liability. Like, I'll show you guys. Well, it's hard to really show you a fair comparison because if I fight anyone else, their team setups and stuff is going to be different. But just trust me when I say, unless you have him with an authority and a really, really good build, expect to lose a lot versus the other metas. Like, and I get it, they're tier 4, he's tier 3, but Gore is a tier 3 and he wipes a lot of these tier 4 characters because he's just good. They made sure he's good. Kang, they just did a half-assed job, probably so that they can sell a uniform for him. But the thing is, Kang's uniform is so far away, it would make absolutely no sense to make him this week to sell a uniform 2 years from now. Right? Because that's one idea that I see people throwing out there, right? Oh, they're going to obviously make him weak to sell a uniform for him in the future. But the thing is, bro, he's brand new right now. Why would you want as many people to be playing with him and be satisfied with him as possible? Like, player satisfaction is what keeps players playing, right? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So it is what it is. They can take whatever approach they want. I expect to see a buff for him in a week. If not, bro, that'd be tragic. That'd be tragic. But it is what it is. Maybe he catches a W here. We've won a couple with him on the team, but truthfully speaking, as soon as this video ends, I'm taking him off my team and I'm putting Gore back in. Alright, unless they put Gore on the debuff list next week or something, along with Jean Grey, Spider-Man, Hulk, Adam, Thanos, all of those guys. If they all get banned at the exact same time, then obviously I'll throw Kang in because Kang can revive. So he gives me an extra chance at victory. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, is he a liability. I was winning way more when I had Gore on here. Now I'm like struggling to kill teams with Hela and Doom, bro. Like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Okay. I think we got the W here. Jeez. Yeah, I'm out, dog. I'm out. Alright, let me see how this goes, guys. I think I just wasted crystals, but I could be mistaken. I could be wrong. He might surprise me. Let me see. Come on. Please tell me that with a CTP of destruction, you just wreak absolute havoc, right? Right? You're gonna break him next rotation. Please tell me that. Come on. Oh, this man runs away. Of course he doesn't break. Of course he doesn't. Hopes and dreams. That's what keeps this game alive. Well, that and your hard-earned dollars for mediocre characters and mediocre updates. Love it. Love to see it. Okay, so under 1 minute, which is good, I guess. But truthfully speaking, I think Malekith was better as a DPS. Also more fun, but Malekith has less PvP value, I guess. Well, actually, nah, it's about the same because the game was that Malekith can't revive. I'm not gonna cap. Malekith can't revive, and he doesn't have iframe ignore on any of his skills, so I'm not gonna cap and say Kang is just as bad for PvP. He's not. He's better. He's better, but it's still like, oh, come on, that's a crock of shit. Anyways, run through there. His movement speed is really good. Another debuff removal leadership in the game is pretty good, but as a character, I am underwhelmed by his performance. He can be proc friendly, but there are times when your proc like that will get out of whack. It's usually right after your tier 3, so you don't have enough time. I wouldn't say after your tier 3 rotation, I would not advise that you try to rebuild your enrage proc or your strike proc rather, because the residual hits from the tier 3 that lingers will 100% of the time trigger your next proc. So I would suggest once your 3, 4, and 5 come off cooldown after you've used your 6, you go ahead and you just come on, go ahead and go right back into them. Okay, just getting rinsed here. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that nice 15% heal that they decided to give to me. Thank you so graciously. I know, right? A tier 3 native with a 15% heal. It's just so fantastic. But I'm sure they'll buff him and give him another 15% heal somewhere, or buff the heal up to 30%. They'll be like, see guys, we buffed him, we're listening. When that's how you should have been from the beginning. Or maybe they won't buff him because they don't have any money to make here, I guess. Or maybe they could make money off of his, I don't know, his artifact or something. Because if people... Bro, that proc was just taking forever to come. Because I guess if nobody cares to build him, they'll never buy his artifact. But, you know, the whales are going to whale regardless. Okay, let me just get out of there. Yeah, just look at how this man is struggling with a mighty CTP, bro. And I could bring in like 3 or 4 recent characters in here, like Spot, Mysterio, Malekith, etc. And they could beat this way faster with a similar build. But those characters don't have any PvP. Well, Malekith has a little bit because of his leadership. Come on, man. So people are gonna say, well, he's PvP, so of course they're gonna be better for PvE, but he's tier 3 native and they're tier 1 native. Okay, so one of the skills triggered the proc early there. Nice. What a crock of shit. Whatever, man. This is so mediocre. It's not even... Should have been done like 3 minutes ago for him to be a tier 3 native. That's a fact, bro. Now, of course, one of the skills triggered the proc early again. Bro, this is a joke. Absolutely a joke. All right, let me see how this guy does against Ultron. Truthfully speaking, I haven't been having a fun time playing with Kang. Like, at all. Ah, boy. Okay. tier 3, it's whatever. It's not great. Could be better, but it's not absolutely dog water. Okay. By the way, you have to keep the enemy station in the exact center of Kang's tier 3 if you want to get the most damage from his tier 3. If the enemy moves and the other Kangs aren't hitting, you ain't getting nothing. Okay, like look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Yo, somebody come look at this shit. Look at this, bro. Oh my god. Wasted my entire tier 3 and almost optimized on me. I had to spam random skills just for a chance to stop him. Like, what the hell, bro? Yo, what are you gonna... I thought Kang would do really well here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because of how his skills play out. Alright, I'm gonna hit the co-op so I don't take any damage. Like, PvE wise, way more fun using Mysterio. You know what I'm saying? Way more fun using Malekith, way more fun using Spot. Okay, PvP. Oh, you gotta be joking. Okay. I'm gonna move around. Okay. Just trying to stop him from optimizing. Okay. I just want to get him down to a quarter. Yes, I said quarter. You heard me. Oh, okay. Yep, almost died. That's lovely. Thank you for that 15% heal. It's better than nothing, I guess. Crazy. Tier 3 native is struggling like this, bro. Tier 3 native. But again, this is what they always do, right? They always make them underwhelming so that they can buff them and get praised for buffing them. So, at this point, it is what it is. It's the typical Marvel Future Fight way. Can't drop them and have everybody be satisfied. No. Okay. Okay. Just stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Okay. Cool, buddy. Let's go ahead and build up this, Did this thing really just trigger? Alright, cool. I ain't even gonna say nothing else, bro. It's the Kang experience. It's the Kang experience. That's what I'm calling it, bro. The Kang experience. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna say this. If you're looking for a PvE character, don't build Kang. If you're looking for a PvP character, don't build Kang. If you're just looking for a character as a leadership, yeah, for PvP, yeah, maybe. Maybe build Kang. But then again, maybe not. Maybe just don't build Kang in general until they buff him. Right? Because they will buff him. In a couple days when they realize that people have him at level 70 and they're not building him fully, they're not giving him a whole bunch of Odins, they're not giving him their brilliant CTPs, and the majority of the player base is just going like he doesn't exist, then they'll come back and they'll buff him. If they don't, then you definitely don't have to build him. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Y'all leave me your thoughts. Sad times, but it is what it is.